Good morning. So I would like to start with a statement. I think as a nation, we are around a decade behind China on all aspects of gasification, which Sharma ji and Mukesh ji has highlighted. I have been in this industry since 2004. This is my 15th year of being in gasification. And we have done around 180 plus installations. And what Sharma ji has explained, that gasification has three levels. Level one is you produce gas to replace a fuel which is more expensive. So furnace oil, natural gas, LPG, propane, these are the fuels which can be replaced with coal gas. This is level one of the gasification. Level two is power generation. And level three is using gas, coal gas as a feedstock to generate chemicals, which can start from DME, methanol, then you can go up to hydrogen, ammonia, olefins. It's a complete battery of group of chemicals. Now, the lowest hanging fruit and the easiest conversion is the fuel market. We are importing furnace oil, so we are importing crude oil, so furnace oil is a derivative, it's an import. Natural gas, we are buying LPG, everything we are buying from international markets. So, and coal, we have our own. I started the business with the premise that when in 2004 I started, I thought in the 5 years we will be able to replace everything. Now it's the 15th year. We are still, I think only 10% market of fuel we have replaced. Rest is still working on all these fuels. Tile plants, we were able to start the first tile plant on coal gas in 2011, Kajaria Ceramic. They have become competitive, equivalent to Chinese tiles. Now Chinese imports have banned in India because of anti-dumping, and Kajaria has been able to produce tiles at the same prices which the Chinese were producing in their country. You see, fuel is the major component of cost for industrial products, where heat is the most important input. Steel, ceramics, aluminium, zinc, lead, all these products need glass. All these products needs a lot of heat, and therefore around 30 to 40% is fuel cost. And we can shave off 25% of the total production cost by shifting from an expensive fuel to coal gas. Why is it not happening? Many reasons I'll just enumerate. But what we have to understand, bottom line is that the technology is mature, technology is available, it is off the shelf, it is 100% reliable. Most of our plants don't have any backup fuel. There is no other burners of any other kind. We have converted furnaces of glass. We have converted furnaces for tableware. The cups and plates, all the three large brands are being made on coal gas. So possibility is there. But the industry has not been supported to move towards this gasification. For example, at Sharmaji's JSPL's Patratu plant, we have the largest installation of coal gas. There are 10 modules. We can process 1,000 tons of coal per day. And the mines are 12 kilometers, only 12 kilometers away from that plant. And we don't even have, and JSPL doesn't have any logistics, linkage, permissions to use that coal. And coal is coming from 1,000 kilometers port, and we are paying freight. So it's the whole logic doesn't work in our country towards benefication of the industry to a technology. At this forum also, we are discussing whether technology is available or not. You see, a technology provider is sitting who has supplied 180 plants. Still, we are discussing whether technology is available or not. So why is this gap? Because the structure is not there. So let me explain you how Chinese operate on this structure. The layer one, all Chinese industries have a design institute. A design institute certified by the central government for that particular technology. So gasification, there is a specific design institute which certifies the technology, which tells to the suppliers, technology provider, the ecosystem that this is a proven technology. How they do it? They import technologies from Europe, they disintegrate it, they reinvent it, re-engineer it, and then they brand it as their own technology. They have done it for the fuel gasifiers and also for the fluidized bed gasifiers, for entrailed bed gasifiers. In China, they have now 123 modules running on coal gas, which are producing everything what Sharma ji has explained. I have visited more than 25 of them. I have ready technology I can sell from my OEM in China for almost all the products. But in India, there is no agency to certify whether this technology is suitable, viable, profitable on this particular coal or not. And therefore, as an entrepreneur, the whole risk lies on the buyer. There is nobody to certify the banks, who are the real leveraging or sponsoring agency to the industrialist, that this is a proven technology and you can go ahead and finance it. Second, Pollution Control Board. And I have been interacting with the senior most people of Pollution Control Board, Central Pollution Control Board, and almost 20 states since 2004, since the time I've started selling gasifiers. And there is no consensus. The rudimentary gasifiers, which are made by our domestic engineers with washing towers and lot of pollution and phenolic water, the Pollution Control Board takes them as benchmark and does not even want to evaluate any higher up technologies which are suitable and which have zero pollution, zero discharge, which have everything. And there is no certification mechanism that this is the right technology and rest are banned. And NGT is passing orders without understanding what is the right technology and what is the wrong technology. And they don't even give any chance or any representation to any technology supplier or any user to explain what is right technology and what is wrong technology. And therefore, there is a flux in the market, and a new investor is confused whether they should invest in this technology or not. Only the brave hearts, we have just commissioned a glass plant, we have just commissioned a pellet plant on 100% gas. Only the industrialist brave heart takes the risk, goes out to explain the State Pollution Control Board, and it is one-off that you get that order and you are able to implement it. The third, there is no forum for the technology providers to come up and create an ecosystem. In China, there is an ecosystem of the furnace suppliers, the technology providers, the coal handling systems, the ash handling systems. There is an ecosystem so that the buyer has a complete solution and he doesn't have to redesign anything himself. Whereas in India, if you go for a plant, for example, Tarchar plant is discussing gasification, 2 years have passed and they have not been able to come up with a tender document till now. Why? Because of this problem. The ecosystem is not there. Everything needs to be designed from base. Whereas if you go to China, probably 16 suppliers will come on the table and they will, in 1 or 2, 3 days, you can have a complete DPR with everything as a package. You can get a bottom line number, this many dollars, CIF, India, package, complete with everything. And last is the most important factor is the feedstock. And what Mukesh is asking, whether coal linkages or reservation of blocks is required. Of course it is required. All my users have to go out in market and purchase coal from from traders at absorbent prices. If the auction price is 4,300, the trader price is 7,800. Where is the difference? Difference is going to the trader. Still, gasifiers are viable, even after that difference. Imagine a situation where there is a reserved auction block or a quantity or a percentage by Coal India saying that this coal will only go for surface gasification. I think 100% expensive fuels will get replaced by coal gas. Because at the current trader prices, we are at 50% of furnace oil, natural gas, LPG prices. More than 50%. If you get at auction prices or a linkage prices or maybe at incentive prices, your fuel cost will go down to probably 25%. So the incentive to use our own fuel, which is coal, which is high ash coal, is not there. And the realization is also not there. So that is what is missing, and that's what this forum should do, and that's what Ministry of Steel should get, Ministry of Coal, and Niti Aayog. Dr. Saraswat has been trying a lot, but Dr. Saraswat has to understand that there is a low-hanging fruit which need to be plucked first, and then we have to go for the high and difficult fruits, right? So my submission here is that the technologies are available for all the 3 phases of coal gas, but the intent, the roadmap and the vision of all the stakeholders, we as technology supplier, users as industrialists, and government as a facilitator for this whole transformation, the intent and the vision is not there. So that need to be created to create a ecosystem where this can be implemented. And we must set ourselves some goals of all the assets which are lying on the ground. For example, the Patradu plant, if the asset is lying, 150 crore is invested, then there must be some roadmap to help the industrialist convert it into some form of utility. Otherwise, it's a national resource waste. So this is what I would like to sum up. Thank you.